Eerie, atmospheric intro music fades into the sound of howling wind and distant crickets. Welcome, horror fans, to a journey into the heart of fear. Tonight we're not just telling a story, we're crafting a nightmare. Imagine a short film, a cinematic experience so real, you'll feel the chill crawling up your spine. We call it The Red Door. Our story begins on a desolate night. A half-moon hangs in the sky, its pale light struggling to pierce the thick fog that blankets a lonely village. We push through the skeletal branches of dead trees, the wind whispering secrets only the damned can understand. Our focus lands on an old, abandoned house, a silhouette of decay against the gloomy sky. It stands there, watching, waiting. The front gate, heavy with rust, groans open as if beckoning us inside. No one pushes it. It just opens. Inside, the silence is deafening, broken only by the drip, drip, drip of what we hope is just water. The air is thick with the ghosts of forgotten years. We follow a single beam of light from a flashlight held by a young woman named Rima. She is drawn here by a curiosity that will soon turn to terror. Every step she takes echoes through the empty halls, a drumbeat counting down her final moments. The camera follows her, a silent observer in this decaying mausoleum. Old family portraits line the walls, their painted eyes seeming to track Rima's every move. You can almost feel their cold, judgmental stares. The hallway is a throat, long and narrow, and at its very end, something waits. It's a door. Not just any door. This one is painted a deep, rusted red, marred with stains that look disturbingly like dried blood. It seems to pulse with a life of its own. As Rima cautiously approaches, her flashlight begins to flicker, a classic sign that she is not alone. Her breath catches in her throat. "What is this place?" she whispers, her voice barely audible. Her trembling hand reaches out, her fingertips brushing the cold, metallic surface. That's all it takes. With a long, drawn-out shriek of protesting metal, the red door swings inward on its own. A gust of impossibly cold air rushes out, extinguishing the very warmth of the house. Rima citatis, but the pull is too strong. She steps across the threshold. Inside, the darkness is absolute, punctuated by the flickering flames of a few scattered candles. And then, the whispering starts. It comes from everywhere and nowhere at once. A symphony of unintelligible voices, weaving a web of insanity around her. The walls are a gallery of the lost. Faded photographs of men, women, and children stare back at her, their expressions blank, their souls trapped in monochrome. Suddenly, one of the photos clatters to the floor. Behind it, scrawled in what looks like blood, are the words, "Those who enter never leave." Just as she reads this terrifying warning, her flashlight dies, plunging her into total, suffocating darkness. The whispers stop. A chilling silence hangs in the air. And then, it is broken by a sound more terrifying than any scream, the innocent laughter of a child. Rima spins around, her heart pounding against her ribs. The flashlight sputters back to life, its beam revealing a small, pale girl standing in the corner. She wears a torn white dress and clutches a burnt, ragged doll. Her eyes are voids, black and empty, portals to a world of pain. A faint, cruel smile plays on her lips as she whispers, "She made me open the door too." And just as quickly as she appeared, she vanishes, leaving only the doll behind. It hits the floor with a sickening crack, its porcelain eyes slowly, impossibly, turning to look directly at Rima. Before Rima can even process this horror, the red door slams shut behind her with the finality of a coffin lid. The lock clicks. She's trapped. Panic takes over. "Let me out," she screams, her fists pounding uselessly against the unyielding wood. The room comes alive. Shadows writhe and dance on the walls, twisting into grotesque shapes. The candle flames flicker violently, casting long, distorted figures that crawl towards her. And then she sees it. A tall, shadowy figure materializes from the darkness behind her. A ghostly woman, Her hair is long and matted, her face a horrific canvas of burned scars, her eyes hollow pits of despair. She leans in close, her voice a cold, spectral whisper that brushes against Rima's ear. Now, you belong to the house. The camera pushes in, tight, on Rima's face. Her eyes are wide, her mouth frozen in a silent scream. The flashlight slips from her grasp, tumbling to the floor, and as it hits, the screen cuts to black. Absolute silence. A beat, then a faint, rhythmic knocking begins. Knock. 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 The scene fades back in. It's the next morning. The same oppressive fog clings to the old house. Villagers hurry past, casting fearful glances, their hushed whispers carried on the wind. Our view drifts, pulling us back inside, down that long, dark hallway, until we are once again standing before the red door. It's closed, just as it was, but something is different. There are fresh handprints on its surface, dark, wet, and crimson. And as the camera lingers, a faint, disembodied voice echoes through the empty house. A final, chilling warning for the next lost soul. Don't open the red door. This is the vision for the red door. A film that doesn't just rely on jump scares, but seeps into your subconscious, building a palpable atmosphere of dread. We'll use ultra-realistic 4K visuals, with lighting that feels natural, the cold glow of the moon, the warm flicker of candlelight. The color palette will be a cold, blue-gray, making the red of the door a shocking, violent splash of color. Slow, deliberate camera movements will build suspense, while handheld shots will throw you directly into Rima's panic. The sound design will be a character itself, the creaks, the whispers, the unnerving silence. It's about creating an experience that is emotionally chilling and visually unforgettable. Thank you for joining me on this dive into darkness. If you love horror that stays with you long after the credits roll, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next creation. Let me know in the comments what you think of the red door. Until next time, stay safe and be careful which doors you choose to open.